Ever wonder why some stories just live rent-free in your mind like forever? It's because of their theme, the heart of the story. A theme's the central idea or message your story explores, like love, revenge, or even redemption. What's up guys, I'm Terrell Yuja, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how to uncover the perfect theme for your next story in just a few simple steps. Step 1, start with what matters to you. Think about what's been on your mind lately. Have you been thinking about forgiveness? Have you been thinking about love? Have you been thinking about revenge? What question can you answer that will be profound to someone wanting to experience your story? So last night I actually stayed up and watched The Dark Knight Rises. This was like one of my favorite films as a kid. Within The Dark Knight Rises, Alfred actually is the one to state the theme.
You were gone 7 years. 7 years I waited, hoping that you wouldn't come back.
With Alfred, he states to Bruce Wayne early on in the film his desire for him to get to a place where he can leave Batman behind for good and just take on a normal life, rediscover love, rediscover himself, and live a life in peace. I make sure in every film that I make a theme is stated. So within my film Rematched, the theme is stated by one of the guys that the main character Molly hooks up with named Jackson.
Hey, look, let me tell you something, bro. Deal with the person that hurt you before you think about hurting somebody else, all right?
The reason why this resonated with me is because in my generation, it is very typical for people my age to go around and break other people's heart as a result of getting your heart broken. So I wanted a story for my generation where they can really see why this is a bad idea. So for step 2, this is where we're going to start exploring our characters and their conflict. So with any great story, your character's journey should always reflect their theme. With The Dark Knight Rises, what Alfred told him about giving Batman up, leaving him behind, and just taking on a normal life, Bruce don't want to hear that. He don't want to do that. This man literally goes to the hospital and hears from the doctor that he shouldn't do anything strenuous and jumps out of a window soon after. He's ready to save his city from the hands of Bane. This ties back into the theme. Is it truly worth Bruce doing all this for a city that over the course of The Dark Knight Rises expresses time and time again that they hate the Batman? So basically with character and conflict, you just want to make sure that your character's journey reflects the theme. So step 3, we're going to use questions to dig deeper. So this is where you have to truly dig deep and ask yourself, what do I want? What do I want? The key question is because man, I've been doing film for so long and it sucks when people start asking the wrong questions. You have to have early on in your head when you're writing the story and creating your theme, what do you want the audience to be thinking about? What do you want them to be questioning? You don't want them to be questioning stuff that you would have never thought about. The way to do this correctly is making sure that your questions aren't vague. All right, and step 4 is to test your theme. So when you're testing your theme, you want to ask yourself, does it resonate with your story's key moments? Does every subplot tie back to the theme? So this is where everything else that follows the theme stated comes into play. So as I stated before, the theme stated with The Dark Knight Rises is Alfred questions, when will it be enough for you to finally give up the cape and cowl and take on a normal life where you find love again, where you explore having children, where you live a life in peace and give up sacrificing your life every single night for a city that doesn't deserve you. With Rematch, it looks like her being called out for being a heartbreaker due to her being heartbroken over somebody that did her dirty. So over the course of the film, we see her struggle with that playing rent-free in her mind by her doubting herself every single time she hooks up with a stranger. With any great theme, you always just want to make sure everything connects, and most importantly, in the end, there is a payoff. Because again, at the beginning of your story, you ask the question, so in the end, you have to make sure that you answer that question with something profound and will stick with your viewer, your listener, forever and ever. And within The Dark Knight Rises, Alfred has the beautiful moment at the end. I love this ending so much. I love that because a lot of people would have thought, okay, this was shoehorned in. Yeah, they're going to end up together. But no, there was a slow burn over the course of the film, which made it so natural, which made it make sense that the two of them would end up together. And with Rematch, it's kind of a sad ending to a comedic film, but it's a powerful ending because after hooking up with all these people and realizing that she has become exactly what she was fighting up against, she simply leaves because she realized that it was not worth it in the end. Healing doesn't look like becoming who you were trying to heal from. So in the end, remember, a theme doesn't need to hit your audience over the head. It just needs to be present enough to leave an impact. So now that you know what theme is, what film's theme lives rent-free in your head to this day? I'm thinking of one right now that I didn't mention within the video, and that is Spider-Man.
Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
What theme still lives with you every single day? I want to hear about it down in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and are looking forward to more tips and tricks in filmmaking, as well as more films to come by me in the near future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like while you're at it, and I'll see you in my next video.